And you're listening to Occupy the Media. Okay, so what we got going on before the break? What were we talking about? Okay, Mitt Romney, the RNC telling Nevada GOP that if there's Ron Paul supporters and these delegates, that we ain't going to Tampa, basically. But the Ron Paul campaign is brushing that off their shoulders. We're going to still keep it moving and do what we have to do. And we're talking about Mitt Romney and the fact that he isn't getting no real support, and that's why they're having this problem. If Mitt Romney had real support, they wouldn't have to worry about anything. He's supposed to be the nominee. I don't understand. There's no support, nothing. You know, there's some people out there that do support him, but it's getting small. Matter of fact, we're going to go ahead and jump into this clip. It just got put out by the local news there in Portsmouth, Virginia. And this is Mitt Romney. I guess he got a little special invite event. And let's see if we can play that for y'all.
Battleground state for the former governor, and while in town, Romney is expected to get the support of a former rival. 10 Your Side's Andy Fox live now in Portsmouth with the details. Andy?
Don, we're here at Crofton Industries, maritime engineering. They got their start with diving, and we know that their engineers are over here with the American flag. We just had a gust of wind come by, and it kind of blew it down. So,
hey, hold on, you hear that? Even God told you to get out of here. They put the flag up, and the wind knocked it down. Okay, I just found that funny. Hey, keep it going.
The engineers are over there fixing it up to raise it again, waiting for the arrival of Mitt Romney. We are here at Crofton Industries in Portsmouth. We are told that Governor Romney has landed. This is Mitt Romney. He'll be with Governor Bob McDonnell, and we are told Congresswoman Michelle Bachmann. She will also be here to endorse Romney. Her endorsement is important because she is heavily supported by evangelicals and the Tea Party. Both groups lukewarm towards Romney. Romney winning Virginia is critical. It's believed the Republican cannot win the presidency without winning Virginia. That's why he'll be spending a lot of time here, and it's possible that he'll take Bob McDonnell as his running mate, although that's not definite. Earlier today, 25 protesters from various groups were here and to voice support for President Obama. Local Democratic Party activists were here, war vets, union members, pro-choice people, and anti-toll people. They're all here. And State Senator Louise Lucas organized a protest. She said that she's for President Obama because we've had 25 straight months of private sector growth.
It makes him the man because nobody else has been able to do it. He's pulled us out of one of the worst recessions since the Depression. And so people have to acknowledge that. Mitt Romney is not the man because we can't trust him to stay with whatever position he gives us on any given day. He has changed his position on so many issues that there's no way you can trust anything he says.
So we're back here at Crofton Industries, and we've got the music in the background here, little Queen going on, and Romney. We're waiting for Governor Romney. The event should start around 1:15. We will be having a one-on-one interview with Governor Romney that is scheduled to take place, but we are here at Crofton Industries. They picked this because it is family-owned. Not only is it family-owned, but they have been very successful in their business and employing people here locally, and these are the type of people that Mitt Romney is trying to reach out to, the small businessman to large businessman, and getting the economy going. And, of course, the Obama people will say, you know what, we've had 25 straight months of private sector job growth. And so the campaign in Virginia here in Hampton Roads comes right here. And, Don, that's the latest here from Crofton Industries. Back to you.
And I got a question for you about the
Okay, so listen to what he's about to ask him.
turnout. Is that about what they expected, or is that surprisingly low?
You ain't got no real support.
No, Kenny, let's just show them the crowd here. These are a lot of people who are associated.
Okay, just to let you know, because you can't see it. Like, okay, not only is there only like about 5 or 6 rows of seats, they're not even all full. You know what I'm saying? It's like, this is a joke, man.
With the Republican Party, a lot of organizers here. This is the group that they were expecting. The chairs obviously will be filled, but it is, you know, it's pretty much an invite-only type thing. It's not going to be a big, huge group. But
stop trying to make excuses for it, man. It's weak. You ain't got no real support, man. Ron Paul's the nominee.
What's going to be important is what happens up there on that stage. Governor McDonald being here is critically important. And Don, I've been kind of crunching the numbers in the Electoral College, and there's a lot of ways that President Obama can win this race. There are very few ways that the Republican can. And if the Republican is to win this, many people believe the Republican candidate, presumed to be Mitt Romney, must win Virginia and probably North Carolina.
Okay, so he must win Virginia and he must win North Carolina. And what is your local news report to? Virginia and North Carolina. That's what all you local news stations going to be trying to tell everybody. That every state is important. This is a must do because this is a heavy Obama supported area. I know firsthand. It's a very heavy Obama supported area. And so that's what they're trying to push. It's ridiculous, man.
Because there's just too many ways for President Obama to get to 270 electoral votes. By my count, he is guaranteed right now 247. So he's close, and this is the way the strategy is playing out to come here in Virginia, and we will see a lot of Mitt Romney in the coming months. You can count on that. Back to you.
All right, Andy Fox in Portsmouth with a crowd behind him that looks like about 100 people. Now, Tenny Aside's Andy Fox will bring you details of the interview with Mitt Romney tonight on Wavy News 10 beginning at 5 o'clock.
Ooh, interview with Mitt Romney. That must be real exciting. So, yeah, his support.
Breaking news out of Norfolk where police have arrested.
Okay, I don't know why that came on. His support is getting really weak. Nobody's showing up. It's because nobody's really voting, man. It's amazing. They need to stop it. Just give it to Ron Paul already. You got nobody showing up. Something is wrong when you got more protesters than you do the actual people at the event. You know what I'm saying? Chairs all empty. The dude tried to be nice, even though he's an Obama supporter, because that's that area. You know, it's a blue area. But shout out to Aaron Mathis here on Facebook. He's telling me that YouTube is censoring a lot of Ron Paul channels, not just the two that we've been talking about, but independent channels as well. I think he said he got some screenshots and some proof himself. So we might have to put that up on Facebook. You guys make sure you check out libertarianreview.us, libertarianreview.us. Also, later on in the show, we got Christopher Dillard coming on to speak to us from Ron Paul Tribune, from ronpaultribune.com. Guys, make sure you guys check that out. We all got to organize and come together and network and get Ron Paul elected. It's the number one thing, the most important thing. What we got? We got a couple of headlines coming up later. I got one clip I played earlier today. If you didn't get to catch it, I want to play that one again. From NPR. This is Minnesota Public Radio. Ron Paul's influence on the race there with he got a Ron Paul candidate running, and he's really threatening the GOP, Kurt Bills. He's really threatening the GOP, and they got a little piece about it. I think it's really interesting. We might play that after the break. But, yeah, we got our guest coming up in the next hour. You guys check me out on Facebook, Paco Elijah. We're going to head to a break. You're listening to Occupy the Media. We'll be back.
We were brought up loving our country, that in the United States of America we were free. And that's an attitude that we've tried to instill in our children. I met my wife in the Air Force. I was a combat pilot in Vietnam. I served in Desert Storm as a commander. When I graduated from the academy, I took the oath of office. And as a commander, I administered that oath to many people. Now I wonder about the understanding people have of our Constitution, and I think about our candidates for President of the United States. It's interesting to see the support Ron Paul gets from the military. And if we think back to the code of conduct and people raising their right hand that they were going to support and defend the Constitution of the United States, why would those same people support in great numbers Ron Paul? I think it's because they've raised their right hands and they're putting their lives on the line for us here in the United States, and they know that Ron Paul does the same.
America is in trouble.
Washington is a disgrace.
Government has become too big. It's overtaxing, overspending.
We need to change direction.
We really need change.
We can't afford to make the same mistakes we've made in the past.
Mitt Romney's reputation as a flip-flopper.
He went the other way when he got paid to go the other way.
There is need for economic stimulus.
It's about serial hypocrisy.
This election is about trust.
There's been one true consistent candidate, and that's Dr. Ron Paul.
Ron Paul has been so consistent